Hey guys!
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, I'm live. Yeah.
let me refresh Lux. Oh, and we get an ad. Hey,
Dang,
I should resubscribe to you.
don't bother.
I see Freddie in your chat.
Yeah, Freddie hanging out. Probably a long day for him. Oh, there you go. Boom. Those were some short ads. Dang.
Yep. You're not getting much ad revenue from me if it's just gonna show one ad.
I just have the ads like the first ones. I don't bother with the mid rolls because then it's less ads in
Oh,
general.
I think I'm
Which
the
there's no
opposite.
winning either way.
Yeah, I think I gave up on having the pre-roll or whatever you call it. When you click on the stream, I'm like, yeah,
So
we'll
like,
just deal with the mid rolls.
if you do the pre rolls, you only see the ads when you first launch the stream. As long as you're watching, you will never get ads again. Whereas
Yeah,
the mid rolls, it's like, oh, if you pop in after the mid rolls, you don't get ads there, but then you have to watch every mid roll.
I think I read somewhere that the mid roll about like use viewer retention or discoverability or something, like people get turned off when they click on a stream and immediately get an ad and then they'll click off. So
Oh yeah, it's 100% is that. But I don't know. There's less ads.
yeah.
Like it's one ad versus if you're running ads every 20 minutes and you have 2 hour stream, that's like 6 ad breaks. Like what you want to watch 15 seconds ads or you want to watch 6 ad breaks? Like I don't know. To me, it's a pretty cut and dry answer. But everyone's just ads bad. Oh my gosh, bad streamer ads. Like shut up.
I mean, everyone hates ads. You should just subscribe to William the Alchemist in Alexium, and then you won't see any ads.
True.
Yep. So, how's your Friday going?
It's going. Yeah, we were just doing some printing stuff there, doing some plasma table stuff. Got a lot of customers going for that. We're doing a lot of Volkswagen things.
Oh my gosh, I just got raided by Civil Fortissimo. I hope I said your
Let's
name right.
go.
What's up? Oh my gosh, another alchemist VTuber checking me out. Hey, what's up, Soul? What's up, Civil? Welcome, welcome. We're doing a hand cam stream because we are painting tonight. Fellow alchemists shake hands. There you go. Hey guys, if we haven't met before, my name is William the Alchemist. I'm an alchemy-themed VTuber on YouTube and Twitch. I play a lot of strategy and role-playing games, and very recently, I'd say within like the last couple months, I've started doing hand cam streams where we've been doing model painting. So Lux picked this out. We're doing a little friendly contest. We're painting a dragon lady. Yeah, Lux muted himself. I don't know why. We've also been playing Atelier Yumiya, so if you like the Atelier games, I've been playing through those. I've played all the Ryza games, Sophie, Fierce, Rorona. I know I have like a dozen more probably after that to play. But no, glad you guys are here. Hopefully you had a great stream, Civil. Thank you so much for the raid. It's just gonna be pretty chill, pretty quiet over here. Well, not too quiet, but relaxing after a long week. We're just gonna. Oh my god, another raid. Lefty, welcome, welcome. I forgot to hit the music.
My mic was disabled on OBS.
Oh, well, you fixed that, I think.
Yeah, we're good now.
You were playing Zero Escape. I haven't played the Zero Escape games, but I have those. Those are like they're like similar to Danganronpa, right? I'm thinking of the right games. I'm gonna pretend that I'm correct. I'm correct like 50% of the time. Hey, I'll just chalk it up to a blonde moment if I'm wrong. When you do play, I recommend it. Excellent. I think I was saving those to play with my fiance. I can't remember. I do own them. Now I'm whipping out the phone to make sure I'm not a liar. I am thinking Zero Escape. The Nonary games. Okay, yes. All right. Exactly. I know what they are. All right. I wasn't wrong. I just wasn't confident in my answer. Well, I hope you guys had a great week. We're just gonna. Well, when do you want to get started, Lux?
I'm mixing paint already, so feel free to go for it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna paint for about the next 2.5 hours, and then I don't know. I guess we're gonna post to Twitter and run a poll, or how do you want to figure out who wins the contest?
I feel like you probably have more interaction on like your YouTube polls or something than my Twitter.
True.
Because you can post pictures on there too, right?
Yeah, you can do image polls on YouTube now.
Yeah, maybe that's probably the better one. Because you can't do an image poll on Twitter.
No. We'd have to post. Oh, and you can't even do images and a poll. It's one or the other.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah, like it's like one or the other. I mean, you can put them in the comments, but that's just bleh. And also Freddie, yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why my mic was turned off. Like hello. But I'm doing well, and Will, how you doing, Will?
I'm doing pretty good. Well, I'm doing better.
Better's better.
Yeah, we had this originally scheduled for Tuesday, but I had a horrendous day Tuesday, so I was like, Lux, I just want to go curl up with my Switch, so rest my mentals.
I think this is too vibrant.
Hopefully I don't sound weird on YouTube. I have two different computers, one for gaming and one for painting. So if I'm coming through a robotic or something, I have the wrong filters on my microphone, if that's the case. Have that also audio check in my head.
Did I say the thing? What's the thing?
What's the thing? Sounds good. Excellent. Thank you, Sybil.
Here's the thing. I hate it here.
You've been playing. Wait, you do play Marvel Rivals, right?
Yeah, that's why. I just reinstalled Helldivers for some of the new stuff on there.
Oh yeah, they just added weapon attachments or weapon customization.
Customization, but yeah, it's like there's attachments and stuff too.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Like, whatever. Yeah, it's been pretty neat. And there's a new new war bond, and it's literally just a flag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a joke. Like there's only a flag, there's nothing else in there?
No, sorry. Stratagem, I meant.
Okay.
There's a stratagem in the war bond, and it's just a flag. So you call down a flag.
And you salute it? It doesn't give you like a morale buff or anything?
I think you can pick it up and use it as a melee weapon, but
that's kind of cool.
It's just a flag.
At least
hello,
that's something.
every neon. How are you? Fine, thank you. I see. Okay. Sorry.
That's the Azumanga Daioh cat.
The what?
Azumanga Daioh?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's the cat mascot floats into the classroom. And you know, it's heavy Japanese accent. It says, "Hello, every neon." And I can't remember which girl, but she goes, "Oh my god!"
I've never heard of this.
How are you? Fine, thank you. That's like, gosh, that's like 2004 internet. It's ancient internet memes.
I don't think I had internet back then.
That's crazy. I'm cultured, Freddy. I got your reference.
Freddy has a lot of references. I get like maybe half of them.
It's okay. I miss a lot of references too. I'll think I'm cultured, and then someone will make a reference to something that I haven't seen, and then it's like, where have you been?
I thought you were cultured.
I thought you were one of the cool ones.
Freddy, can you DM me that and I'll watch it later?
I'm guessing it's a link to the
oh
clip.
yeah, no, it 100% is, but just I'm not like whatever, so I can watch it later.
Yeah. Oh man. Try not to create dead air, but diving into painting and it's like, oh wait, brain turning off, just paint.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes. That's why like I don't know. I've been doing a lot of painting, but I never bothered to like stream it because I'm just like I just get like in the vibe And then people are like, oh man, like I would totally love to just like come in and hang out while there's like silence and watching paint. It's like, no, you wouldn't. Like, you'll say that, but I'll do it, and it'll be like, wow, nobody's talking in here.
It's literally a stream watching paint dry.
Yeah, honestly. It's like, oh, but it's like ASMR. It's like, no, it's not even ASMR. Like, wait, I'm gonna put the.
No, I'd have to
right
hold it up to the
microphone?
microphone and then turn off like my noise gates and filters and everything, so that
Yeah.
way you hear. And you really just want to hear the wet paintbrush going.
I don't even hear what the paintbrush sounds like because I'm listening to music. Like,
Yeah, I have music and I have my headphones on, so I'm not even gonna be able to hear it. You're right. That's a horrible sound effect for painting. You sound like a guinea pig when you say it like that.
I was thinking more of it was like the gum boots,
Gum boots?
the whatever, the like rubber boots you wear when it's raining.
Oh, okay. We call those galoshes.
Okay, maybe gum boots is like a Canadian brand or something.
Maybe. I don't know. You're part of the Queen's territory. You probably have some of the weird language.
Yeah, like color
What do you-
with a U. Whoa.
Yeah, what do you call French fries?
Right, French fries?
Okay, you don't call them chips. Good.
No, that's too far.
That's
Because we
too
have
far.
chips. Because they call chips crisps or some garbage.
Yes,
Like,
that's
no,
correct. Yeah.
No, they're chips.
Fries are fries and chips are chips.
And it's pop, not soda. Or soda pop.
See, I'm in the spot in the Midwest where I can get away with soda or pop.
At least you're not down in like the southeast where it's everything's Coke.
Well, that's because the Coke's headquarters is down in Georgia.
Well, I don't know. If I go to a store and I'm like, oh, I want a Coke, and they start asking me, do you want like this Coke? And they show me a Sprite, I'm just gonna get mad.
That's weird. It's like referring to it as a cola.
I mean, if it was a cola and then they showed me like, Pepsi, Coke, or Dr. Pepper, I could understand that. But if you show me like a
Yeah.
Sprite or like a Fanta or something, no.
Oh man, I wish I had a grape Fanta right now. Was it you I confessed my love of artificial grape to?
I don't think so, but
Oh,
I guess now you have. So
Now I have.
add me to the list.
I think I did a painting stream where someone asked, what would my gamer subs flavor be? And I was like, well, I like the color purple, and I also like artificial grape. So if I could just have, you call it mana potion or something, and you just have it be the artificial grape flavor, I was like, that would be perfect for me.
Soda's smooth to say. Pop just sounds forced. I don't know.
Pop is fun to say.
I think that was their like entire marketing strategy. It's so fun to say, guys. Pop.
What's up, Di? How are you doing? Great flavored
Oh.
paint. There we go. We need our paint to.
I'm
match
sure
the
they have
flavor.
that. But I do remember in Hot Topic when I was growing up, we went to a Hot Topic once, just like at the mall, and they had little mana potions, and they were like energy drinks.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
I never tried it because I was too young and I don't drink energy drinks.
Oh, I have to. I'm down. I have to have one like once a day to keep awake these days. Just finished cleaning up the kitchen for today's cooking. Oh, what was on the menu today, Di?
Thanks for the pop, Freddy. Sorry, the soda.
Alright, well, I'm just painting another layer. I probably need to be focusing on
New stuff?
new stuff instead of painting over layers.
No, just keep doing the same layers. and
Just
then
keep
when
doing
we
the
get
same
to
spot over and
final
over.
yours is unfinished, but like one part's super finished. We'll know.
Chicken katsu and curry. Oh my god, that sounds so good.
I keep painting like off the stream because I have to have it like right up in my face.
Yeah, I know that. I just got some of the what is it called? Like the brush's best friend or whatever it is. It's the brush cleaning stuff.
Oh, is it good? I'm still
Oh,
just
it
using
like
water.
it like resurrected my brushes. Like it took all the color out from all the old painting that I'd been doing. The tips, you have to leave some of the lather on, and you like reform the tips, and they hold their shape again. I was like, holy cow, some really cool stuff.
I've just like a bar of soap and hot water. And it does the job, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll check this out. It's what painter's best friend.
Best friend, not breast friend, but I'll send you.
Sorry. I meant to say best friend.
You were looking at your dragon lady. No, I'll send you the Amazon link to what I ordered. But this came recommended from a friend who does really good painting, so I was like, oh yeah, I'll get this at your recommendation, and then tried it, and it worked out really well. So I wasn't sure if you had heard of it.
I think I've already told you a few times. Most of my supplies are dollar store.
Yeah. Yep. Oh shoot, we're gonna do like purple hair for her. I think I should paint the hair today.
I just like having it all from the dollar store. So when someone's like, "Wow, that's awesome," and it's like, "Yeah, it cost me like 5 cents."
That's a way.
Or maybe it's like a, I don't know, like a skill thing. It's like, oh yeah, like you can buy the fancy stuff, or you can be like really good with the garbage stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. You'd be a force to be reckoned with if you had professional paints.
I mean, I did use some professional paints for one of my minis, and holy, the difference was actually insane.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend the money on it. Some paints are just too pricey for my blood.
Yeah, Citadel.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Citadel, if you want to sponsor me, if someone in the audience.
All right.
Let's not rule that out. Did you ever get to mess? Citadel used to have this line of paints that they were like technical paints, so that it was like blood and I guess I don't know, dirt and other stuff.
Yeah. I have. Let me go grab it.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. See, this is the trick, chat. I get him to stand up and go away. Now I can paint.
Now he wins. Okay, so this model I painted the blood using the Citadel like blood for the blood gods.
Hang on. Oh, I see it.
And like it's super shiny. Like
Yeah,
it
that's really
dries
cool.
like wet.
Yeah.
So.
The only other way I've seen to like replicate it is using like hot glue and like stretching it out.
That's what I did on one of my other models. Yeah, hot glue and red paint or red dye or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I have it kind of like globbing off of his stuff. I'm not getting that one. I've already wasted a minute.
It's cheaper to use orphan blood as paint. Dye is... That must be short for diabolical. I want to do I think a painting stream would be cool. Not painting stream, cooking stream.
This is a painting stream?
No, I'm painting right now, but Dai was talking about doing cooking. I was like, man, cooking would be cool to do again. I did one a long time ago, but it was just my iPhone on a tripod pointed at my stove.
Close enough.
That was probably a good start.
I'll like zoom this. Oh no, actually, I already know. I already know the answers. I can't zoom in. My camera's already max zoomed.
I could zoom in, but then I'd have to deal with my focus. instead of pulling it up to my face, I'm trying to like lean my face in closer so that way I keep the model in the camera, but I'm like cautious of leaning too far forward. I guess the worst that at this angle you might see is my chin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I bet nobody knew that you had a chin. It's a well-guarded secret.
It'd be a strange reveal because they'd see my beard.
Whoa.
It's like, wait, you don't have a beard on your model.
Yeah, it's the same thing with mine.
Ruins the kayfabe.
The what?
It's a wrestling term for role playing as a character. I found white hair in my beard. I'm getting old, man.
Oh, I have white hairs on my head, and I'm not even 30, so.
Holy cow, dude.
Yeah, I think it's honestly from, like, stress.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, I said I would lean forward, but I had to pull that one in.
I have ×4 magnification glasses on now. This is where it gets real.
Y'all are stressed and people don't believe me when I tell them I'm 28.
Oh,
they think you're
age.
like 19? Oh my god. Lucky you, man. Though a couple years ago I did shock some people. My personal trainer and other people at the gym. They're like, oh, how old are you? And I tell them how old I am, and they go, there's no way you're in your 30s. I'm like, yeah.
Is that
oh, you're talking about voice and energy on stream. No, that makes sense.
Imagine it's like, oh, there's no way you're in your 30s. I thought you were like 50.
I guess I look pretty young in real life, which is going good for me, but energy levels on stream haven't been good, so. Well, that's because I've been sick, so. "10 more days and I can find out what's wrong with me."
Nice. I had a really bad migraine yesterday that, like, I actually thought I might have, like, had a stroke or something. Like, I couldn't remember what my dad's name was for, like, 3 hours afterwards.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That is pretty intense. I have a full head of hair when my brother started balding when he was younger. Then I started streaming. My younger brother, he unfortunately got the bald gene from... So, like, I have my bald grandfather, bald uncles, you know, so it's like, oh man, the baldness gene's gonna hit us. We have no hope. And I'm, knock on wood, still got a full head of hair. Maybe a little thin around the temples. But my younger brother, when he hit 27, just... it all started running away.
Dang.
I laugh. I just feel bad, though. But it will happen to you. Someday, maybe. I try not to make fun of people for being bald because it's it's purely genetics. You know?
Mm.
So if we as a society just accepted baldness, it wouldn't be that big a deal.
Acceptance?
I know. If I start balding, I'll just shave it off instead of the copium haircuts. Yeah. Then you just gotta have to hope and pray that you have a normal shaped head. and you don't have any like weird, I don't know, like eczema or acne or something that gets on your head. I'd just start wearing wigs. Start getting into wearing hats. There's a guy at my work who he's like he Tim Pools it. He wears a beanie even when it's, you know, hot and summer out. And it's like, yeah, I know what's going on under there. Sorry, bro.
Beanie.
Yep. You guys call it
Call
something else.
Toques.
Toques. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you have crazy money too.
Yeah. Cool money that you can like not rip easily.
No, I meant crazy money in that it's called loonies.
Oh, yeah, we got loonies, we got toonies.
Yep.
Here, let me grab one.
He's showing off his money.
Bam, there's a loony.
Yep.
Do I have a toonie? Oh. There we go. There's a toonie. Bam.
There you go.
There, I'll hold them up for everyone. Oh wow, that it has like mold or something on it. Not actually. Cause it's,
why does your
you know,
money have mold on it?
No, it's like it just has like a discolor thing. Also, Fantasy Forgotten. Thanks so much for the follow. There's the loony, and you can see there's a loon on it. That's why it's a loony.
Yep.
And then there's the toonie, because it's worth $2 as a polar bear. And then they all have the queen's head on them.
Loon's
Except
just
for the
like
new money.
Loon's just like a duck with a black head, right?
Yeah. Or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then you got these awesome bills. Like check out this bill. Boom. And it's made of plastic. Crazy.
That is kind of cool. We're
All
still
different colors.
we're still stuck in our cloth paper money,
Yeah, look at this one. This
which
one has,
rips
like, the
too easily.
Space station on it. There, probably gotta hold it the other way. There you go. Wow. Anyway, enough about me flexing that I have $10.
We distracted him again, chat. He's
I think I'm
painting
further
less.
along than you are.
You are?
I can afford it.
10 Canadian is what? 2 USD?
Shut up. Listen, that's a lot of money here. You can almost get McDonald's with $10, okay?
You still have McDonald's up there?
Yeah, it's like $15.
Jeez Louise. I thought with you guys boycotting American goods that you got would have closed down all your McDonald's.
Oh, I mean, or like, whatever. The supplies for McDonald's come from Alberta.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Mercenary? How are you doing?
Yeah, true Albertan beef or some garbage.
Beef. I can't eat beef, but I had venison earlier this week and it was fantastic.
Is that deer?
That's deer. I had ground venison, made meatballs with it, and it was pretty good.
Dang, this guy over here eating deer balls.
You know, I'll eat any balls if they're tasty.
Whoa.
Well, people eat, you know, I think they call them kidneys to be a little bit more appetizing, I guess. But they make cuisine out of all different parts of the animal.
Yeah, I know. They got the Rocky Mountain oysters up here.
How much progress have I made on Fates? So, Mercenary, I started playing Sacred Stones because that was on the Game Boy Advance online. So I got distracted from Fates. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out, Di. Good luck getting actual stuff done.
I heard about the Rocky Mountain oysters. That's one that was out of here. Have you heard of those?
Nope, I have not.
It's bull testicles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because obviously like, you can't get oysters up in the mountains, right?
Right. I don't think I've even ever had oysters, and I've had a lot of seafood.
I don't know. Oysters are
Kind of gross when you think
I
about
don't
it.
know. I like the thing where it's like, ah man, like earth arthropods, like whatever, like grasshoppers and like pill bugs and all that. It's like, ew, gross. It's like, sea arthropods, like shrimp and lobster. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Also, Nimi, yo, what's up? Thanks so much for the raid.
What's up, Nimi? Sacred Stones was too easy. After I beat it twice, I couldn't pick it up again. Yeah, I just wanted to play it to get through the story, and I was having nostalgia going back to like classic Fire Emblem, or what was classic for me since I started with you know, the one that came to North America, I think was 7. You know, the Lyn and
Thanks so
Hector
much
and
for the like
Ellawood.
raid. Here, I have a Nimi right here for you. I didn't realize that the Lady of the Lake's name was Nimue, so whoops. But here she is. Boom. Check her out. There you go. I put this back. And I give you a shout out. Jen, how you doing? Uljivas. What's up? I like her a lot. Thank you, thank you. Let's give you a shout out. She doesn't look like Florida woman. Are they supposed to? I don't know what the Camelot lore is. Were they based in Florida?
Binding Blade's still better over the others. See, I just know it as Fire Emblem because they didn't call it. They didn't have a subtitle when it came over here.
Oh, it's like the Japanese version of the game, something else?
Well, by the time we got Fire Emblem in North America, it was just Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance. Hey, what's up, Merlin? Which was the one with Lyn, Hector, and Ellawood. So not the one with Roy and Marth, which we were introduced to was from GameCube, Smash Brothers.
Hey, yo, you got Merlin over there, and I got Nimi over here, who's the partner is Merlin.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the same guy.
His full name's Merlin Rain. It's not Merlin the Wizard.
I don't remember what Merlin's Twitch is over on here. I guess like some of the P. Man, I don't understand why this blue keeps fading to black.
That is weird.
Like, I'm not even watering it out. This is straight out of the bottle. Look at how vibrant it is. How did this turn to black?
I was about to say hello during your last stream, but you ended the stream. I didn't intentionally end the stream. Mother Nature dropped a tornado watch on top of me, and the thunder and lightning, well, I guess the thunder wouldn't have done anything, but I guess the lightning killed the power in my area. I didn't get power till 9:45.
Dang.
Yeah, so by then it was
Palantiro. Oh, Palantir of Merlin, I see.
it was just too late to start the stream back up again. So yeah, I got like we got 25 minutes into Lords of the Fallen, and then my power and internet went out.
Because it's dark blue, but it looks so bright on the whatever in the pigment chart thing. Or not bright. It's just vibrant, and then it just dulls. Whatever. We'll get it to work. Even if it takes 100 layers.
You don't have time for 100 layers.
You want to bet? How much time we got here? We got 2 hours, just under 2 hours. That's perfect amount of time for 100 layers starting right now.
I'm a pro here with the glove. I'm hiding all my my nasty tattoos. Actually, I'm just hiding my identity. Am I gonna make the hair purple? Yep, her hair is purple. We got the purple, I don't know if they're dreads or whatever, but we did do purple like we talked about. Now I'm trying to paint her horns.
What color are you doing her horns?
I have this color called Buff, which is like a tan yellow kind of mix, so hopefully
okay, so this like the same kind of thing that I did here, maybe.
hopefully it looks bony. Bony
mine's
and
a little-
horny.
I don't know, mine's a little pukey.
Horny as in horns, not the other kind of horny.
Mm-hmm. Master Artist Nemi, what is the color theory? Wait, there's a color theory?
Yeah, it's like how purple is royal and blue is calming and green is intelligence or something like that. I think.
I don't know. Color is color, and it goes on things.
You heard it here, folks. Lux sees color.
Not even. I see like half the colors.
That's not what I was thinking. Did you want to did you think like a more dull purple? I just put flat purple. We can put another layer or change it around.
Not that theory? Oh, you're talking about a game theory then.
But that's just a theory, folks.
I haven't seen any of his other videos or like channels because he's got like other channels, right? Like the food theory one. Does he do that in that one too? Where it's like it's a food theory.
You know, I don't remember. He stopped doing videos.
I know it's not him doing it. It's like he whatever owns the channels and just profits off that now. I think.
Pass the torch, yeah.
Yeah, which is good on him. There we go. Color is color. Lux 2025. Yeah, put it in the Bible. You know what? Where is my Bible? Let's see what we got for a Bible verse right now. I forgot to open Sammy. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
It's like, man, nobody's getting any things. Oh, no wonder they didn't do the shout out either. My bad, Nemi. I thought my stuff was just not turned on for some reason. What kind of color blindness do I have? The old red-green one, the common one.
Color theory is what colors go with each other, how many colors to use in a main describing color. Oh, okay.
Failed to connect. Uh-oh.
He's distracted again, chat. I can catch up to him. I know you said Sacred Stones is kind of easy mercenary, but I am enjoying the story so far.
Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to do Bible. No. Why?
Sucks that you're colorblind.
Oh, there we go. Boom, what do we got? What we got? And then on the 420th day, our God of creation blessed us with D's, and D's were beautiful. Amazing. And I'm painting Tiamat off stream. I've been like taking pictures of her. Ugh, she's just a massive model. I don't know how I'd even fit her on here. I mean, I'm also airbrushing her, and I'm not doing that on my desk.
Like, imagine a pink and neon green shirt. Colors don't go right. Hey, what's up, Gil? How are you doing, man? So you're talking about the color theory, probably like the color theory I went through picking my colors for William the Alchemist. I was like, blonde hair needs to be complemented by purple clothes, blue eyes. I think I did orange for the gauntlet. The gold.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Whoa.
Yep. I went crazy on my colors.
Huh.
Never seen that in real life. I've been seeing a lot of VTubers with multiple arms. I was like, man, yeah, I just have two. Good, just lurking.
When I was
Nice.
first doing it, I was like, oh man, I'll just be simple. I'll just be some guy. And then somewhere along the way, it evolved to, oh yeah, I just want to be God.
My first
Why
channel,
not?
I was just some guy.
the some guy works.
Yeah. I could have just stuck with that. A lot of people thought the alchemy thing was cringe, but I was like, I kind of want a character. Plus, I was playing Atelier Ryza at the time, so I was like, alchemy is the coolest thing in the world.
Sure.
Sometimes I was a miner. Well, yeah, I was just some guy who had to go to his salt mining job.
He yearned for the mines.
I did yearn for the mines. There was a lot of salt back in those days. I was watching reactions, I guess you could say, of people getting angry at video games.
I think that'll be a mistake if I do that.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh no, that is hair. Okay, never mind. I will paint that. Just try to figure out where the hair ends and the horns begin.
Oh, that thing up at the top, that is definitely hair.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that in a minute.
His Silver Snow playthrough is full of hilarious moments. Mine or the guys? I didn't think he did Silver Snow. I thought he did Crimson Flower because it was the shortest one, so he could get through it. Yeah, he didn't do Silver Snow. He did the Edelgard route. No, he did do Silver Snow? Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right, because he fought the one boss at the end, yeah. He didn't go with Edelgard? Yeah, but he married Sothis. I remember that. Have you ever played Three Houses, Lux? I don't think he's there.
Sorry, what?
Have you ever played Three Houses? Fire Emblem?
No. No. Sorry, I was like focusing really hard on one of these smaller details.
No, you're good. I'm doing the same thing right now. I was gonna say there's a little girl you can romance in that game.
Yikes.
And one of the streamers I watched, he got tricked into marrying the dragon lolly. It was pretty funny. The one wrong choice. He made multiple wrong choices that playthrough. It was just funny. Oh, the one wrong choice romance-wise? Yeah, it's like romancing Anna in Fire Emblem Engage. I remember getting into Twitter fights about romancing that character. Anna had the lamest ending in Engage. Yeah, but how do you feel about it, Mercenary? How do you feel about the... She has a unique sprite in that she's the only child... No, wait. There's the boy, too. I forget his name. But I don't think he's a romance option. They made the one lolly character romanceable in Engage. It's just... Why, Intelligent Systems?
It's Japan.
Yeah, but... Man... When you give her the pact ring, you get the best ending. Well, I would assume you get the best ending if you choose if you give them the pact ring.
Oh man. I have like such an awkward position for this.
There's parts that I can't get at the base where her legs are to try to color, because it my paintbrushes are too long, and just the angles of like the tails and everything block everything. I didn't realize your things. At first, I didn't think your thing said acolyte. I thought it said axolotl. You played engaged as the canon gender of Alir. So is that male?
You guys starting up your stream here? Nope.
Imagine killing Judith 13 times in a row. Yeah, the guy used the time rewind mechanic because he thought it would reset the RNG each time he did. Female Alir is the canon? I didn't know that.
Dang, you're telling me if you go back in time, it's predetermined? There's no RNG?
Correct. The RNG in the game only shifts if someone... I think if a character dies.
Wow.
So, this guy, there's an ambush that goes to kill a character in a mission that you have to keep alive. And instead of using his limited time rewinds to go back to where he could move his units in position to encounter the enemy ambush, he just uses all his time rewinds to try to make the RNG go different to keep the character alive.
Maybe he didn't know.
Oh, I'm sure he didn't know, but it was just really funny that he blew all his 10 redos to save the character, thinking that he could fix the RNG. And that's not how that works. I just put my pinky right on the paint.
You're not truly painting if your pinky isn't covered in paint.
True.
Like how I'm holding mine like almost off the screen, and you're holding yours right where you have my stream.
Oh gosh, yeah.
People aren't seeing anything going on. Just here listening to our voices.
Listening to the voices and listening to the music. Oh, I didn't get the other side of the claws. It's just a matter of practice. I just have to paint in the area for where everyone can see everything, and then muscle memory will hopefully take over.
Should have done the Oliver technique for this. This was stupid.
I think like painting or hand cam streams are starting to trend right now among VTubers, because I've been seeing a lot of people I follow start doing like gunpla and stuff.
Dang. I was doing it before the curve.
I know.
By the way, the Oliver technique is if you have a small thing to paint one color, you dip the entire model in that color, and then you just paint around it with your other colors.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So if you have to paint like the eyes, and it's like, I want my eyes to be like whatever white, you just dip the model into white paint and then paint everything else.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a cool trick. What's up, Terramundi? Time for hobby? Yep, just a friendly little contest with Lux. He picked the model, but I got to pick the colors for my own.
No, I picked them too.
He influenced
I guess you
me.
can you can pick the next model.
I do have an idea what I'd do for next time. If you wanted to do this again.
Yeah, maybe not like right off the bat, but I'd be down. Oh, wow, that dries in such a terrible color. Whatever. Let's do it now.
And on your end, the bone looks kind of like light gold.
See,
Oh.
it's... I don't know, like...
It is a little too yellow, maybe.
I mixed raw umber with with beige to get it.
Oh, it is quite yellow.
Here, these are the ones I mixed. I don't know how it's yellow, but...
Gold doesn't look bad, though, with the green and the brown. I think I like that color a little bit more. I think it looks better than just the white that I was using before. I think I might have used ivory, but just painting ivory on top of black primer just didn't come through very well. Is that Ace?
Yo, sup Ace? And thanks for the pats, Freddy. I'll take that drink in a sec. How's work today, Ace? And you're seeing people in my chat before I am.
Oh, that's weird.
I just mean like I'm not looking at my screen at all.
Oh, okay. I thought like you had a delay or something.
No. Like I'm just like head down.
See, I've got my two chats and your chat up, so I can see all.
I only have your Twitch chat, so I just see Terramundi.
He is locked in.
Lux hates his chat. Nah, dude, I'm just locked in. Okay. Gotta keep your head up, dear. I'd rather have...
Wait, what? I heard my name? Lux said he could see you because he's got my Twitch chat up, that's all.
What is it? A kink in the neck?
A kinky neck?
No, a kink in the neck.
Yeah, I heard you. I was being facetious. I'm locked in too, about to slap glue and sand on magnetic bases. Oh, on those wolves that you showed on Discord? Oh, no, come back. I dropped a lid to one of my paints.
You're the best around. Yeah. A kink in the neck, does it like feed or something? Ay.
I've got more than that. I've got about 100 skeletons. Holy cow.
Good luck.
Yeah, that'll take you a minute.
Well, once they're done painting 100 skeletons, they will hopefully be a skeleton master.
You're gonna be sick of seeing like white and off-white and cream, all those colors that go into like bone. One of my viewers was working on Ultramarines, and he, by the end of it, he's like, "I'm so sick of the color blue." Sorry, guys, my turn to be locked in. Careful details.
Quick, somebody distract him.
No, I'm not reading anything.
Somebody super chat to him so he has to read it out. I printed off a couple new mind flayers because I ended up like selling my other one at the convention, which I'm kind of sad that I sold it because now I gotta repaint them.
Oh.
But oh well.
How did the dragon hunting in your campaign go?
The what?
Didn't your guys have to fight a dragon?
Oh right. Yeah, they had cheese builds, so it was like trivial for them.
No.
Like two of the players are just like power gamers, so they just have like ultra optimized like
Builds.
characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty lackluster if I'm being honest. I even I started it off at like quadruple its health, and they still killed it in like one turn. I'm like, wow, very cool guys.
It's not fun to play D&D with people like that.
No, yeah. So I'm starting up a new campaign, and those people are not invited.
Wow, they power gamed themselves out of the campaign.
They really did.
Like, I've had friends who've like come up with like cool concepts, and then they try to implement it, and then it just ends up becoming like a min-max contest, which kind of sucks.
Well, these ones, they were like, literally every roll they had advantage because of some reason. Every roll I had was a disadvantage because of some reason, and it's just like, wow, cool guys. So there's no risk of you dying. What's the point in playing?
Yeah.
And then I was in a game with one of the other guys as a player, and we got to a point where I was whatever, like doing death saves, and he's like, oh, like if you do this and this, like you'll be pretty much immortal. And I'm like, well, what's the point? If there's no risk, like I might as well not play.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to explain to him that it's like the possibility of dying is what makes it like enjoyable, because it's like, you know,
Well, you gotta have
strategize.
stakes. If there's like no strategy, there's no plot, there's no stakes, there's no conflict, there's no none of that. Well, then like what is the point?
I was saying that to him, and then his response was just, oh, but like then you lose. I'm like, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
Good lord, I have roleplayed with people like that back in. As cringe as this sounds, I used to roleplay in World of Warcraft, and I've played with people who were like, "Oh yeah, my human mage is actually a dragon in disguise and can do all these things," and it's just like, just like power gaming nonsense. And like, I had a human monk. But like my story for him was that he was like a street fighter, like he was an orphan, grew up on the streets, didn't know how to read, you know, so he was big, dumb, ugly, and one of these dragons was like, "Poof, you know English. Poof, you're beautiful. Poof," and I'm like, "What? Why are you turning my character's like trying to roleplay away my character's flaws?"
yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, isn't it more fun?" And I'm like, "No, I like having flaws.
Flaws give
character and story and suspense and stuff."
I don't want to die. I'm scared. BOMG 9 ads. What?
You had a few ads there. I don't know if it was 9, but
Wait, I had ads?
yeah.
Huh? You had ads on your end.
Well, me watching you, I saw ads.
What the heck? I have ads. Whatever. It should only be the pre-roll ads.
I don't like metagaming. If I'm gonna play as a skeleton bard or werewolf necromancer, I will. I was thinking about that while I was playing Sacred Stones, because the pirates in Fire Emblem, they fight with axes. You know, when you think of pirates traditionally, you know, it's like the cutlass, you know, which might just come across as a scimitar or whatever. And I was like, man, if I ever got to play D&D again, I think I'd want to play like a Fire Emblem pirate where it's I'm two weapon fighting with hand axes. I was like, that would be cool and a little different. I'm sure someone in the group would be like, oh, that's not optimal. Long swords are better, you know, something like that.
I don't know. I'm redoing the weapon mastery rules in the game that I'm about to run because I felt like they were just too powerful.
Yeah.
With no drawback, because it's like literally just, oh, you hit a guy, okay, the next time he does anything, he's got disadvantage. No limit to how many times you can apply that, and there's no cost to it.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, well, the downside is he has to hit. It's like, okay, well, like, Mr. Power Gamer has advantage to hit, plus like 10 bajillion on his attack roll because of this.
Yeah.
And he has like, you know, oh, I missed, well, I still get to hit with this, and then because I hit, I can apply it. It's like, what's the point?
Yeah. Pirates did use some axes, but they usually had short swords. Yeah, but when you're thinking of like D&D, you're thinking of like the fantasy tropes. So you think of like traditional pirates, you know, cutlasses and stuff. And I was like, man, I think like a dual axe wielding pirate, like the Fire Emblem pirates, would be way cooler. Or maybe cool just to like play for once.
Don't worry, I'll kill Ace in my game again for the 5th time, and he can play that in Spirit of You.
Hell yeah. Yeah, happy Friday, Jeff. Welcome to the stream. Luxa will roll to seduce the dragon, says my chat.
Let's see. I think he had to beat 30 to get past the Dragon Queen's, like, influence on anything, so good luck. And there's no crits for persuasion, so I believe in you guys.
Yep, good luck.
Building an OP character in D&D is kind of lame. Build your characters to be super optimized for D's nuts jokes. Yeah. Actually, there's a video, and it does exactly that. All I remember is that the race was Dragonborn, so you can hit them with the Dragon D's.
I've had some sub-optimized characters sub-optimized for combat before in the past, and my friends would get frustrated because it's like, man, you do no damage. I'm like, yeah, but have you seen my disguise check?
Oh, I remember it was a barbarian Dragonborn, so you could also barbary these nuts in your mouth.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, the worst part though with the power gamer dude was he was also the like not even an exaggeration. Like if he was to ever play a video game, he's the skip dialogue guy. But he straight up hit me in game with a, can we just skip past the dialogue and find out what we have to do next? I'm like, no, like what do you mean?
Bro, I wouldn't invite that person back to my D&D group. Man, that would piss me off so much.
Yeah, no, everybody else was like, what do you, like what? And then I started just joking to him. I'm like, oh, like you just like to be like railroaded into your stuff then, where like there's no real choice. It's just fight guys. Like, yeah, like I really just enjoy the combat and like killing guys. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, that's fine and all, but like, I don't think D&D is the game to like have, I don't know, combat games with. At that point, that guy might as well just start playing Warhammer or something. If you want to move pieces around a board and roll dice and like, you know, cast special abilities and stuff, like play Warhammer.
But can he win though? like guarantee himself a win.
No, but you can get good and get pretty close to guaranteed wins.
Okay, I'll let him know.
At least that's what
Poor guy.
that's what War Machine was like for me. Was I'd lose a bunch until if I played a particular strategy, I was like, okay, so if you kill the enemy commander in War Machine, you win the game. So I had a lineup that was a particular commander and a particular choice of characters to fill out my mech slots and my army slots and everything. And basically the goal was I would run up on you and so not to get too complicated, but one of the mechs this army had this thing where you can cast a spell and it would originate from the mech and not from the caster. So that way you could double your range, essentially. So my idea was to run one of these nodes up as close as possible to you and then just spell assassinate your commander with magic. And I got pretty good at it. And it's a pretty straightforward strategy. So sometimes you'd blow your whole turn, not kill the guy, and then he'd kill you on the counterattack. Sometimes you roll well and just run up and pop the guy in one turn.
What's this called? War Machine.
War Machine.
Is it like a 40K game?
Yeah, I liked it because it was steampunk and smaller model counts, so I didn't have to paint as many models.
Gotcha.
But I like mechas, so when I looked at it and it was like steampunk mechas, I was like, okay, I'm sold.
I don't know if you've seen there's a Gundam 40K style game coming out.
I think I've heard about it, yeah.
I am waiting for that. I don't play 40K. I've tried it before and I don't know, it wasn't really for me, but I might be checking this one out.
You could recommend War Machine to your friend. That's what I was trying to say. Long story short, because once you practice and get your strategy down and understand how the pieces move and where the openings are, then you can get pretty good at it.
Right. I probably just won't be talking to him, to be honest.
Fair.
Yeah, it was just some random dude who decided to join. All my players for my in-person game are just people I never met before.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, when I was setting up the second game, they were like, "Oh, are you inviting so and so?" And I'm like, "Nah, I just want to keep it down to 5 people this time instead of 6." But it was also because it's if I invite them, it's just what's the point in doing any of this stuff?
Yeah. So I heard the middle of that, I love the combat and camaraderie in D&D. Well, the camaraderie comes with role-playing. If you're just showing up just to do combat and then checking out, yeah. I wish there was really more of that in the new D&D games where you basically never leave the super dungeon. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons did this a lot. I yearn for the days those were the thing to play. There was
you mentioned that it was a minor goblin. Yeah, he was a minor too. So sorry.
Oh. So
for these nuts.
Yeah. I think 3.5 had a super dungeon map. I remember them playing that at Gen Con. War Machine was the shiznit. I rocked Everplay. I was Crix. And then after I built, I think I had one of every model in Crix. So after I had finished my Crix army, I started building Signar. And Signar was cool. Because Crix was the creepy undead characters, and their mechas were cool, and fast, but had no staying power. If you looked at them wrong, they would fall apart. They had no health, no defenses. So I was like, man, I really like the mechas though. So I wanted to pick a faction that had strong mechs. And so I had a friend who was already playing Khador, which I think they have the strongest mechs. So I was like, okay, I want to go with Signar. I think they had the second strongest mechs. And I picked hey, what's up, Nabil? I picked the sniper lady as my commander, and she was just all about ranged attacks. So my whole army was snipers, rangers, and then ranged mechs. So what was really cool was I could kill you at a distance, but if you got in close, we had no melee staying power. So all my matches hinged on, could I blow you up at range, or if you survive and got in close, well, okay, that's it.
Hmm.
And I
Did you
think,
mess with the gun in TCG? No, I wanted to.
yeah, I never did either. Dungeon of the Mad Mage is a 21 layer super dungeon. Same with Dead in Thay. That's like 2 modules. Okay.
Yeah, Dungeon of the Mad Mage is massive. Like, if you were to do that, like, with physical maps, you'd have to print off, like, 20 pages per level.
Jeez Louise. Playing Trenchers, Buccaneers, and Range Lady was a good list. I didn't have the Buccaneers, but I did have the Trenchers. And were they called Mage Knights? No, Mage Pistoliers? Magic Pistoliers? They had like a pistol in one hand and a sword in the other. But like they were good because they could... oh my god. I'm trying to remember the rules, but I don't remember what the rules were called. But they could like sub-command one of the mechas. So like you could attach one of the mechas to them so your commander didn't have to give the mech points. It was more autonomous that way. Getting ready for my court date. Someone reported Microsoft. Uh-oh. Well, I hope your court date goes well.
What?
It's a... it's an Indian guy in my chat, but he pretends to work for Microsoft to scam people. That's a joke. He doesn't actually.
Okay. Sorry, I'm out of the loop.
All my chatters in my chat have lore, and I try to follow up with all of it.
That's pretty awesome. Let's see.
Dude, her eyes are tiny. There is no way I'm gonna be able to paint these.
Oh yeah, good luck.
What's up, Exodus? If he wants that, just play a Riot game. Oh, I missed what you said earlier. Talking about winning all the time. You have lore? You might have lore. I don't know. Pick some lore for yourself and I'll remember it.
Wait, a Riot game? Freddy's always said TFT D&D? Wait, what? What? I don't even get it.
Both of our chats suggested Riot games to that guy, though, so...
Is it because, like, people who play League are just, like, super salty?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I played in a game that he was DMing, and it was just so unfun. Like, you know how, like, normally there's, like, reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh yeah, like, in response to you doing this, like, I do this. He just had, like, I don't know, they weren't reactions. It was like, oh, like, I want to run up to this guy and attack him, you know, as a fighter does. Oh, in response to you, like, walking up to him, he's gonna, like, run 30 feet back. I'm like, oh, okay, so I can't reach him. Like, no, like, you can't. And actually, he takes a shot at you, too, after. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So that's his reaction, then? No, he doesn't have reactions.
My dad knew a guy who went to college. That's some good lore.
I was messed up on painting because I laughed at that.
It's because if you're doing all you're doing is clicking and reacting to and pouncing and attacking, that's why. Oh, then he should just play Counter-Strike.
Well, he is ex-military, so...
Which I have reinstalled and fell back in love with.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I watched someone play Microsoft Counter-Strike poorly, and I was like, man, Counter-Strike's not that hard. And then I boot it back up, and I was like struggling for a while. I was like, I used to be good at this game, so I struggled for a little bit more, and now I'm like, oh wait, I'm good again. I'm dominating.
I got here an hour. Do I spend an hour doing that? Man, I'm so upset. I have the second model of this one printed out, and I was gonna, like, airbrush that one. But the guy who commissioned it, he like never responded. So now I actually just have 2 of these for no real use. Yeah, because he put in an order when I was at that convention, and I'm like, oh yeah, like I should have got a deposit if I'm being honest, but I don't know. Whenever I mention deposit, people are just like, ew, deposit. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, like I want one of these, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I like print it off, and then I'm like, yo, can I get like some details on this? Like, are there any color preferences? Just ghosted me.
Jeez.
Like, okay, dude, I guess I won't be bothering with you anymore.
Yeah, I think I would just take a deposit if I knew how much resin it would cost to print some of the stuff. I think I would just take a deposit to cover my material. I think that's more than fair.
I see we've gone the same kind of style here for the bones. I think it works a little bit better on yours.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is pretty close in color between yours and mine, yeah.
So, okay, you just have a straight up color that is that?
Yeah, it's called buff.
Okay, right. So
Yeah.
I just mixed whatever color you have.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the spikes on the inside of the wings. I'm basically like looking at details, just like trying to like snag details.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same spot here. I do want to dry brush it, but like that's pretty much the end point if I do.
Yeah.
And there's definitely parts of this that I would redo, but like it's gonna take too long to redo it on the like right now. So if anything, I'll just redo it after.
Hey, what's up, Inochi? Lux is my friend on Twitch. Yeah, good evening to you too.
Dang,
Happy
only
Friday.
Friend on Twitch. Will doesn't like me outside of Twitch, guys.
Well, you're not on YouTube, are you?
I just meant in general.
I think we're friendly too, but we're on Twitch, so that's why I said you're my friend on Twitch. What is Lux's full username? Oh, it's Illuxium. Did I not type it on YouTube?
Breaking news: Wendy's Canada is releasing a new burger that uses grilled cheese sandwiches as buns. Yo!
What?
Oh my goodness.
Heart attack in a sandwich?
Well, McDonald's Canada just released this new poutine, and oh my goodness, it's probably the best poutine I've ever eaten.
I did not. I will make sure to correct that when I'm done. When we're done here, I'll put your Twitch in the description because apparently I forgot to.
Oh, so good. Yeah, so this poutine, it's regular poutine, so like fries, gravy, cheese curds, but then also like
Gross.
crispy chicken and nacho cheese sauce and like tortilla chips.
Oh my god.
It is pretty good.
How many calories is that?
1,080. I'm pretty sure.
That's incredible.
Look it up.
I distracted him again, chat.
I got an hour to blow, it's fine. I can open up my McDonald's app and admire my 1,000,000 points.
He's just gonna pull up recent orders.
I mean... let's see. What's new?
I think it's cool that you get regional creations like poutine from McDonald's. You don't have to go to just whatever the other place is called to get it.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, it's only 1,010 calories.
Oh, you overestimated saying 1,080.
Yeah.
That's still too much.
I mean, it's also a side. Like, it's not like
yeah,
you
no,
order
that's
that as
way
a
too.
meal,
That's as much
like,
as
in
as
addition.
a McDonald's meal and a side.
Yeah, like when I saw that the first time, I was like, oh wow, like who's ordering like or who's upsizing their fries to be that when you've already got like the Big Mac or something. So I went back like afterwards, like another time that I was going to McDonald's, and I ordered it just like on its own with a drink. And they're like, oh, like you don't want to make that a meal? And I'm like, no, like
it's
do I
already a
look
meal.
like I need to eat this much? Like, hello. Yeah, I could like barely finish it. It was actually like quite a bit. And the McDonald's poutine is usually pretty gross. So the fact that they
Doctored it up.
they fixed it and made it good, but it's only limited time, so.
It's probably limited time just so they can, check the marketing, see how well it sold. Do we want to bring it back? Or they just want to do the FOMO thing like they did with the frickin' McRib.
Yeah.
Which got me. I was so mad. I was like, I've never had a McRib, and they're like, we're getting rid of it forever. I was like, all right, well, if this is my last chance to try a McRib, I got to see what it is. I was like, it was okay, right? Like, I could see why someone would want to go for it. And then next year they were like, yeah, we're bringing it back, and I was like, I fell for the marketing scheme.
I don't know. They had like this wrap that was so good, and it wasn't like a limited item or anything. It was just like on the regular menu, and then they got rid of it. It was like the breakfast wrap.
Yeah.
And, like every day when I was driving to university, I would like pick one of these up, which probably wasn't the best plan, but whatever. And then they got rid of it, and I'm like, dang, dude, like, can't believe they get rid of like the best item on their menu. And anytime I see a McDonald's post, I'm like, oh, yo, bring it back. And they finally brought it back, but it's like something's different. Like they're using a different tortilla. It's not like one of the brown tortillas. It's just the regular, like, flour tortillas.
Uh-huh.
And the eggs aren't as good. I don't know. It's so sad.
Or maybe your tastes have just matured since then.
No, I mean, it's definitely different ingredients. They want the Taco Bell nacho fry route. Oh, are the nacho fries permanent too? Those are pretty good.
Those are okay.
I don't know. I like cheese.
I used to like cheese.
I just suffer through what cheese does. I like it too much.
I did find some vegan cheese sticks, which are pretty tasty.
See, I was that's beige. That's great. Where's my weight? There we go. I was trying like the almond milk because I'm like, oh man, I really want like mac and cheese, but like that's a lot of dairy, and I don't want to hate my life for the rest of the night. So I was like, oh, I'll use almond milk instead. I don't know, like everyone's like, oh, you can't taste the difference between almond milk and regular milk.
You can with almond milk.
There's such a change.
The one that I get fooled by, or what's been my permanent change, is oat milk. Has been a pretty good substitute for me.
I don't know. I'll just suffer.
Because oat milk's pretty creamy, so like the texture's just right. It's not too like runny like I think oat milk is.
I don't know. The almond milk is just like.
Got my paintbrush.
It's like watery or something.
Yeah, it is. That's why I want to say oat milk is the goated vegan milk, because it flows like milk. It tastes like milk.
And I keep taking off the nacho fries and then bringing them back every month. I see. I need to go wash my brush in not this other water, so I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, chat. When you go to vote, remember to vote for William the Alchemist. Unless Lux's painting is that much better than mine. Oat milk's too expensive for me. It's $1 more. Well, it's oat milk or nothing, so. Even though my fiance wants me to try a whole bunch of other plant-based milks, I'm like, no, I found an oat milk that I enjoy. Why would I get something else? Sorry, I'm doing her eyeballs, so I'm like focusing. I'm trying to get those right. I thought I had them right, but I basically painted her cheekbones and not her eyes. Well, I guess they kind of look like they're glowing when I do them oversized like that, if it would focus. But I'm trying to do what Lux said, where I'm gonna paint a lot of white, and then I'm gonna paint brown around it to try to close it in. But I also think I need to stop messing with it and let it dry.
Alright.
Welcome back.
I have this like makeup brush, but it like holds on a paint so badly.
Oh.
Excuse me. And then
Bless
like
you.
I can't just like dip it into the like already used whatever. My normal wash because it's like it just holds the liquid for too much, so.
I get you.
I need a like a wet palette or something, I think.
That's what I'm using. I like my wet palette.
I'm using like an automotive rag. Which it works, I guess. It lets me wipe things.
Yeah, but it's not going to keep your paints wet.
I know.
Though I think you can make a wet palette if you just have like a sponge and parchment paper.
Oh, okay. Well, I know what my next dollar store craft project is.
Yeah, make a dollar store wet palette.
I mean, that's what my regular palette, like that I put my paints on, is just one of those like whatever, like a dollar store palette.
But that's just a piece of plastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just like with little cups to put the paint in, pretty much.
Yeah. I guess it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I usually just like dip out of the lids for paint, like depending on what I'm doing. It can be handy though.
I'm not giving you a handy.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm like slow or something.
You're just dialed in. And my mind's in the gutter. I'm just like you and the D's nuts jokes. I can just pull out those jokes.
Oh, Ace is pretty good with them.
I bet. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. Just throwing that out there.
I meant coming up with the D's nuts jokes. Best viewers on blah 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 blah.
What is the at DM88D9KV supposed to be? Like, it's not even at you, like, to get your attention.
Maybe that's like a bot in my chat. Nope. Maybe it's the guy who made it. You like hit him up for it.
You should have something on Sammy so that way when you ban someone, it's like this person has been smited by God.
If it had triggered like the actual one, it just says has taken out the trash.
Oh, okay.
But like it has too many like special characters, like the B with the O on top of it, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But like if it's like not super crazy, I have it like flagged for doing that, and then yeah, it just says whatever, I have taken out the trash, and bans them. Oat milk's too expensive for me. It's $1 more, and there's no half-gallon version. So you got an almond. I don't know. I can't drink like the whole. What is it? Gallon of milk.
Yeah.
Like, that's 4 liters. And I would rather just buy like the little like the lunch milks. But they like never have them in stock because obviously everyone's buying them to use for like lunches.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be too convenient. Yeah, I heard Canadian milk comes in bags. Is that true?
Only from the east.
Oh, okay. So it's a regional thing.
Yeah, it's like Ontario. I think Quebec too. It's so dumb though because like so yeah, you get it in the bag, but then you have a jug that you pour the bag into. Just skip the middleman and just get the jug.
I thought I've seen some Canadian fridges that have like a spot where you just hang the bag at the fridge.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I asked one of my friends who like he was from Ontario, and he just said, yeah, like we just have this like special milk jug that you put the bag of milk into, and that was it. And I'm just like, okay, so if you're already putting it into a jug, why can't you guys just get it in the jugs? And they're like, oh, like it wastes more plastic getting the jug because then you gotta recycle the jug.
Well, don't you have to recycle the bag?
Yeah. When you can't even recycle dairy stuff here.
Oh.
Like if it's like a cardboard milk carton, at
Can't
least in my
recycle.
city, it's whatever, it's garbage.
Jeez.
Yeah, which is stupid because you pay for the deposit on it when you buy it.
That is stupid.
Yeah, because like I'll always take them over to the recycling depot, and I'm like, oh yeah, like can I get this back? It's like, we do not accept dairy products here, and I'm like, I literally paid the deposit. Give me my money back. And then they don't give you like an alternate place to like turn it in because it's all just whatever, the same people.
Just a scam. Should go back to having milk in glass.
True.
Glass is infinitely more recyclable than plastic.
Yeah, I mean they're getting rid of a lot of plastic here. Like we have a lot of stuff that just comes in paper,
Yeah.
which I really hate, honestly. Like paper straws, please.
I laughed because one of my Starbucks was like, hey, we've gone to paper straws. I was like, all right, that's cool. You know, being environmentally friendly, whatever, that's fine. I mean, I don't need a straw for the drink that I have because I'm going to sip it normally. But they hand you the paper straw and it's wrapped in plastic. And it's like,
Yep.
how's this any different than a plastic straw wrapped in paper?
No, it's better. No, I hate it for like Slurpees because like one, like the paper can't handle the suck, right?
No,
So it's
yeah,
like
you're right.
You get like a big suck when there's a piece of ice in there, and the straw just implodes. And it's like,
Yep.
oh, okay, cool. Now what do I do? Oh, nothing. Like,
Metal straws are superior. I do have metal straws at home. I like mine.
I don't like the metal straws either. I don't know. I'll just do like I will wash my plastic straw. Just give me the plastic straw back.
No, the metal straws, they get cold too. If they're in like a cold drink, they bring the temperature with them. So it's
More immersive drinking experience.
I like if I drink a cold drink, I want it to be cold. So like if the straw gets cold too, it's like putting your lips on a cold straw and then like the drink is colder when it hits your mouth. It's like the perfect sipping experience. They just kind of suck to clean because you have to get one of those brushes and jam it, one of those thin bristle brushes to clean them out. I think I got all the tail spikes. Oh, I'm painting over, maybe over here. I would just throw it in the dishwasher and call it a day. Well, the problem there is if it falls through and blocks the spinner, then it can mess up my dishwasher, or I can mess up the straw, and then I have to buy new ones. I don't know. I don't make. I live alone, so I don't make that many dishes, so I don't mind doing things by hand.
Well, right. I kind of want to do a thing, but if I fail on it,
Yeah.
I've ruined the model.
Oh no.
I need to look up a reference.
I'm just jamming, slapping paint on this model and hoping it works.
I think I actually have to turn off my like safe search filter to try and find a reference for what I'm wanting.
Oh, Is it something sus?
I mean, it's an anime trope well, not trope, it's an anime art style, but like when I Google it, it doesn't come up with anything.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. I have a reference. I need my fine tipped brush and my magnifying glass for this though.
Alright, I think I got the eyes right.
You have song requests on? Nah, I just have Epic the Musical going, and it's like acting as a timer.
Yeah.
So when the epic is over, that's it.
I might
We're
just
coming
use
up on the end. Bum, bum.
black for the eyes. Oh, black gray, specifically. I grabbed the wrong black.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, I got all over my hands. Why? How?
I've already messed this up.
Hey, what's up, Plock? How are you doing? All right. Keep the brush tip fine. Get the teensiest bit of paint. Okay. You eat dirt? Hopefully it was tasty dirt. Oh my God, I shouldn't have painted eyes. When you get the pupils messed up, it looks horrible.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I can find somebody's model on the whatever Twitter to use as a reference for this.
I must not get the reference, sorry.
What?
My chat was wondering if I got a reference, and I said I don't think I got it. Angry Birds? They say that in Angry Birds?
Did I not look up like a safe for work account here? What is going on? It is. Oh my gosh. What is this?
What'd you look up?
I'm on somebody's Twitter, and I know they have an NSFW alternate Twitter, but I'm on their safe one, and it doesn't even matter. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, either way, I found what I was needing to look
at least you found what you were looking for. I did not see the Angry Birds movie, sorry.
Just straight porn on here, like, guys, calm down.
Don't show that to your Twitch.
Don't worry, it's on the other one. I just don't get it. Why do you have an NSFW account if you're just gonna sit on the main?
Right.
So now where do I gotta put these? Yes.
I'm trying to... Sorry, guys. I have to hold it up to my face because I'm doing the real intricate details of the eyeball. Okay, not bad. Alright. Get a little salmon rose out for her lips. You hear about the marathon stuff? Oh, where they had like blatantly stolen that artist's it was like her music, it was like her art style, her music, her aesthetic, Like, they just ripped this poor girl's, I think it was a girl,
Everything?
just everything for their game.
Jeez.
And they're trying to like throw the one artist under the bus who submitted it or something, but it was like the art director should have checked it. I mean, it's crazy. Hopefully she sues and wins, the artist. Or they give her a job or something, I don't know.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Probably won't happen, but a man can dream.
Was this Bungie who did this? Oh my
What?
god.
Okay. They have failed me. Thank you for the gnome, Freddy.
Did you get nommed?
Yep. Yeah, I got like a little helix that pops up and does it. Ah, man, I have to repaint over that. That sucks. Oh well. Let's hope this is the right color.
Oh, that song abruptly ended.
Okay, so there's that. Oh, I could probably do it on them too, but
Okay, I need to let her dry for a
that's
second.
asking for a lot.
The entire game is built on her stuff. They also in court for Destiny 2 and the content they're being sued for. Bungie have no way of proving the content they made is theirs. Oh my god. I wish Wizards of the Coast got in more trouble for stealing art in their Magic cards.
It'll never happen.
No. I wish they got in more trouble for being like, oh no, we're not going to use AI, and then proceeds to
And
use
then
AI.
does it.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not AI in the picture. That is obviously AI.
Yeah, did you see that with, was it like the steampunk looking announcement for one of their box sets or whatever?
Yeah, it was like almost like the room background that you have.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was like, guys, like this isn't AI, and you like look in the background and there's just like a pipe that goes nowhere.
A pipe that goes nowhere, light bulbs with like no filaments, or light bulbs with too many filaments. Like there was so many things wrong with that image.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a thing.
And then they had that guy that stole that Ugin artwork. And someone else who traced over a photograph for Nissa. I don't know, there's just been a lot of shenanigans.
Guys, like, trust us. We are a big wizard company. Like, we can do no wrong. Hasbro backs us up. We would pay artists. We have the money. Do you see the controversy with Darth Vader on Fortnite? No, what's going on with that?
Oh, but before we get to that, did you see Ubisoft's had to publish their earnings report?
No.
Oh, so they had a shareholder meeting, and part of the shareholder meeting is they have to publish their earnings reports to show how well things are selling for them. So basically it was, finally we got to see the numbers for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
It's bad.
It's the worst performing Assassin's Creed ever. And this is a franchise that used to sell like 10, 12, 15 million copies per title. And then this one I think is, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but if I were to guess, I think it sold less than 3 million.
Yikes.
Yeah. And one of the directors, I think, said that this is going to be a make or break for Ubisoft. And then, of course, after the shareholder meeting, they publish these numbers, and then their stock just plummets. And it was already pretty low. Basically, the portion of the game they made doesn't work with current Destiny. There's no way they can recover it. It appears there's no storyboards, concept art, scripts. Oh, wow.
Jeez. The AI'd James Earl Jones' voice, but the thing is, he signed off on it. I mean, if he signed off on it, I don't know.
Yeah. In my opinion, it's from greed fatigue. Well, yeah. They're trying to make money off of their high selling IPs. It makes sense. But you still got to make a good game.
Nah.
Nah?
You don't have to make good games anymore. That is a thing of the past.
I guess.
Like, I don't know. I don't like early access. I think that was a mistake on gaming. Like that it can be like, oh, like I could just release this game clearly unfinished, claim it's early access, rake in the money, and then just like never finish it because, oh, well, it's early access, so I have no obligation.
Yeah. Steam fought that a little bit.
I mean, to the minimal extent they had to.
Yeah. I tried painting lipstick and I don't like the outcome. It just looks like clown makeup right now. Hate myself. They're gonna blame DEI and false historical narrative on why it sucked. I hate the grift. Yeah.
I'm giving up on this other thing.
Game quality has tanked. It's frustrating. Becoming prevalent in AAA industry shows how strong the pump and dump philosophy is. I had a tweet that started to take off right before the stream where people were like, oh my god, look at Grand Theft Auto 6. They put fizzing bubbles in the beer. And I just think of the quote from Gabe Newell. It was like, how is that fun? Realism is not fun. In the real world, I have to make grocery lists and go buy stuff. Like, a game should be about fun, not realism. I've never once thought to myself, realism is fun.
Early access, but if you don't release the game at a certain time frame, you get the game for free via refund. Would never fly.
Yeah. At least right now with early access, Steam will put an alert that says, hey, the developer hasn't posted something in, X number of days.
Yeah, but that only works if it's like you're late to the party. Like there's a lot of games that just blow up overnight now.
Yeah.
And then people just jump on it and it's like, okay, well, like the dev has zero reason to finish this and you've already paid.
Yep.
I need a brush.
That's kind of what happened with BattleBit. I really liked this like voxel graphic game that came out that like competed with I think it did better than Battlefield, and the developers were like, oh wow, we didn't think this would take off. We'll start hiring more people onto the staff, etc., etc., etc. And then a month later, the game was dead.
Dang. That is too bad.
I'm still mad at Craftopia. There was another game that was called Towns, which I played before. I think RimWorld had come out, but it would have been a precursor to RimWorld, and they had, you know, like Minecraft YouTubers shouting out this game. Like, this game had a lot of attention, so I was pretty excited to play it. I thought we were gonna get a lot of updates, and then nothing happened. That game died. Did I hear Pirate Software did some shenanigans with his game? Yes, because that's how I know that Steam will label an early access game as abandoned by the developer. So this dude's supposed to have been working on Heartbound all this time behind the scenes, and hadn't put an update. Pirate Software?
Yeah, I know who he is.
So he has a game that he's been working on. He's been working on it for like 8 years, called Heartbound, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's early access on Steam. And this is how I know Steam's early access will warn you when a game has been abandoned by a developer, because his game got flagged for being abandoned. So he goes in and he puts an update to, and all the update did was like change some text around. But
Thor,
it was,
how could you betray us?
Thor is such a roach. I don't like him. I used to be a big fan.
Yeah, it was always like, bringing out this is what Blizzard did, and it was so bad, blah blah blah, and then he turns around and does it. That's sad.
Yeah, just shenanigans.
I need like a single eyelash to do what I'm trying to do.
Fake voice, yeah.
Hey, was he using like a voice mod?
Well, I've seen evidence for both ways, but I mean, he does practically throw his microphone and talk really deep into it. But like, being close to the microphone will help it pick up the lower vibrations in your voice, because those will disappear the further away from the microphone you are. Like, the mic just can't pick it up. But when he started describing like going through a second puberty, that's why his voice is so deep. It was like, okay, no such thing. Cope and seethe. But like, we're VTubers. Like, I don't care so much about the voice changing, you know. If it's part of the entertainment, like, it's, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah. It's like once. Oh wait. Sports game give athletes more sweat every year. Huh? Oh, on the whatever to re-release, like, oh, it's FIFA 15. We've added 2 more sweat drops.
Yeah, I don't like sports
that's
games.
Really sad. I not like admired, but I liked Thor. I thought he was like, whatever, a real one.
I like some of his content creation stuff, and I thought his Blizzard stories were great. And then you get people who are actually at Blizzard who are like, yeah, no, he was like quality control. He wasn't part of development or anything. I was like, oh, it kind of colors the stories, you know. Grums is another one who was like kind of lying about his influence on Blizzard, and everyone's like, yeah, you were customer service. You weren't you weren't a producer. What are you talking about?
What is going on? There's like a dried piece of paint or something on this. That's for my bottle. Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what color to color the veins in her wings. I was gonna do purple, but I'm afraid that's gonna look too weird.
I didn't bother doing it. I thought it was I was gonna mess it up. I'll spend the harder time doing it afterwards. Okay, what is going on here? Is her right eye, so like looking at her, the left one, is there like a blob or something on it on yours, or is it just mine?
It might just be yours. Now you made me look at the eyes again, so now I'm gonna freaking.
Well, because I'm painting the eyes right now, but I swear there's like a blob or her like eyeballs poking out or something.
It would be easier to paint if her eyeballs are poking out like blobs.
No, it looks so bad. So here, like this, I don't know if it'll even pick up on the camera. Probably not. Oh man, the okay. What is that?
Yeah, I really wanted Grums to come out with Ember, or whatever that game was called, because I thought it looked cool. He had one of my favorite artists on the art staff. I was like, oh man, this might actually be a pretty cool project. But then, like, looked into the history of him too, and he's another charlatan who's like, basically made up his resume of working at Blizzard, and then went to work for another studio, tanked one of their games, tanked the game so badly that he went to social media and told people to not buy the game, so that way it would fail, and then the company would sell him the IP, and then he could have exclusive rights over it again. I was like, why do you need a second chance at it when you were already on the dev team before you got fired? He's like, oh no, they didn't let me do what I wanted to do, or, you know, I was like, I don't know, man.
That's wild. Oh man, at this point, I might actually just like purposely damage the model to give her like a scar on the eye. Something's going on here.
You just gotta make do. I should have skipped trying to paint pupils on and just have her have like glowing eyes or something.
Never worth it.
Yeah.
Like for this the 32mm one. Maybe for like the ones you do, because they're a bit bigger, right?
Yeah, they're definitely bigger. I can draw like the whole anime. Like I could do like pupil, color, outline, and a shine. These are too tiny. I should have just made these glow. I guess I could.
That was for the GTA 6 comment. Yeah, like that. Oh man, they're adding sweat on them. They're adding fizz in the pop. Wow.
So he had an episode on West Coast Customs. He built a custom gaming van and it was a flop. Then he tanked the studio. Oh, I didn't know about the West Coast Customs thing. Yeah, I'm gonna paint over the pupils. I don't like them. I'll still leave it with the whites. They're too tiny. I was gonna try to show the camera, but it's too small. Wait, which eye did you think was bulging out?
If you're looking at her face on, the left.
Her left?
Her right.
Nope. I thought I saw what you were talking about for a second, but it's not there.
No, it's like if you're looking at the model,
Yeah.
it would be your left.
Nope.
There's nothing there for you? Yeah, no, it's like her eyeball is like fully bulged out on mine.
That's weird.
I think it's just dried paint that kind of like got scuffed over, but I tried to peel it off and I'm just making it worse.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Pirate Software is the only person who has an actual fan member who works at Nintendo, Sony, Blizzard, Microsoft. Yeah, his dad worked at Blizzard, but his dad was like the art director on like the really cool cinematics in StarCraft 1 and stuff.
I just know his other stories. He was like, yeah, I got paid by like the CIA to hack into stuff. I'm like, oh dang, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. StarCraft was meant to be a 40k game. Yeah, you can tell.
Maybe I should have done that. It's dried. There's no way. I still have time.
I mean, I'm looking at her and trying to figure out what I need to... I just need to touch up is basically all I can do.
No, there's a film over it. Break the film. There we go. Too much. That last minute inspiration.
I do like how they turned StarCraft into its own thing, though. If it was, from 40K, I like the Terrans a lot. Orcs in space. Space Marine. Oh, I saw some like spines on her hip I hadn't painted yet.
No. Okay, we're good. Thought I broke off her tail.
Oh, jeez.
It got caught on my finger because it's like super sharp on the back there.
Yeah.
Is my light even turned on? It wasn't. Oh my gosh, I was wondering why it was so dark. Oh, that helps so much.
Wish I could do like an ink wash or something on her horns. Fill in the gaps so it's not all just one color. I have an ink, but it's like an orange ink. It's not gonna work for what I want to do.
You should get the Gundam markers.
I've thought about it.
They are very nice for panel lining. And they would do what you're wanting to do there.
The ridges on her horns?
Yeah, because it's just like an oil paint.
Oh.
In a pen.
They sell that at my local Hobby Lobby, and I thought about picking him up, but someone explained to me, kind of what they're for, and I was like, oh, I don't know when I would use that.
Yeah, like it's like capillary action to fill in lines, right? Like it's for panel lining.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a super thin paint. So if you like drop like a glob of it onto like a thin like crevice, it's gonna feed up all the way. So on those on each of the ridges there, it'll fill into the gaps, and then you just wipe away whatever you didn't want.
Okay.
Like obviously for Gundams, like there's a lot of paneling to do, so they're nice for that. I don't know how often you would use it for your your model.
Let me show you a model when we're done painting, because I have an idea.
When we're done painting.
That gives me an idea. You know what? Fine. You took so many breaks. I'll show a break.
I got him. Right near the end too.
I hope this shows up. I hope my camera can show this. But like, her suit is textured. Yeah, there you go. You can see that. No, and then it fade back in. Hello? It showed it for a second.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so there's like...
I don't know. I think it might be too like shallow for the...
Oh, okay.
One. I mean, like, you could always try it out, and then you just wipe away.
Yeah.
Like with your finger, like an eraser. It might work.
there's a couple of prints I've been working on that have like that kind of like fabric texture to it. I was like, man, it'd be cool if I could get in the recesses. Though I guess the other way would be to paint the base color and let that soak in, and then paint over top, but only get the top of the texture.
Yeah, you just like dry brush the top.
Yeah.
Have you figured out what you're adding here, or you're good?
I don't know what I'm adding. I'm just gonna put another layer on some stuff that's not coming through.
All right.
Some of these spikes of hers didn't get enough color. How much time do we got?
Like 17 minutes.
Okay. I guess basically all I can do now is like touch up, make sure everything's, at least what I have on here is already tight, you know? Gabe, realism sucks. Host an entire variety of very successful simulator games where you run fast food, supermarket, card shop. I mean, simulator games can be fun, but I think there's some emphasis on fun and not just realistic graphics. I don't know. Papers, Please was really successful, and that's a game of working border patrol. But I mean, I stole the "How's that fun" quote from his interview during the Valve documentary for the anniversary.
What the heck is that?
On the model, or?
No, on my paintbrush there was like a wire or something.
Oh. Your hair's falling out.
Apparently.
It's okay, I get rocky hair all over the place and everything. I keep looking at the eyes and I keep thinking how bad they are.
Oh, I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, it was straight up just a glob of like hardened paint on her eyeball. Who's that? Oh, yo, Jer, thanks so much for the resub. Let's go.
Big ups, it's
48
4 years.
months.
My whole
How you
body
doing,
hurts. I hope you feel better. Have a good rest. Terramundi, thanks for hanging out and lurking.
Somebody, thanks for the follow too. See ya.
Have a good night.
Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Give up on the eyes. I'm not falling for what Will's trying to do there.
Well, I'll paint them and then I'll look away and then I'll look back and go, oh my god, I need to redo them.
2-year demon run. Let's go. I think I'm calling it. I think that's good enough. I'm putting my paints away.
Yeah.
Pencils down for me. Yeah. Ugh. Most of my head's hurting from this magnifying glasses that I'm wearing. I'm doing it pretty good though, Jer. Just doing some painting. Oh, yo, actually, remind me, I gotta send you a picture of my other models. Cause it's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, you'll have to send me whatever. A link to whatever your poll is whenever you get that going.
You want me to host the poll?
Yeah, I think just because you can post pictures and do the poll on your YouTube one, that's probably
Okay.
a safer bet than, oh, here's the Twitter poll, and by the way, the things are in the comments or whatever. I think this looks better. So, I'll get some pictures for you. I guess you're gonna put yours into your new little photo booth.
Yeah. Such a good purchase. I've gotten so much use out of it already.
Gonna get the advantage just on that. The lighting is gonna change everything.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Shaq? Almost have Emma Frost at Lord. Nice.
So there's Will's. Here's mine. I don't know. It's like so bright on my end.
Yeah, yours is really bright.
I don't know. I'll get a picture with the light not just like beating down right onto her.
I hope using like white and then like light blue and blue on the magic effect for mine comes through.
I mean, it comes through in the camera.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the eyes as white. I'm not gonna try to paint pupils. That was such a mistake.
Every little detail is just, no, I've ruined it.
Yeah.
I saw this one guy, he was painting like a mountain landscape, and it looked awesome, and he's like, oh, I gotta go back in and like do one more touch here, and it was like he just like did 2 brush strokes to add like a bird flying over, and I'm like, wow, like this looks great, but I feel like if you like put that in the wrong spot and it just like ruined everything, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're skilled artists, so.
Well, I'll call it here too, because I don't think I have enough time to start anything, and I've touched up where I can touch up, I think. But...
I'm trying to get all the glue off the bottom of mine here.
Oh, because you stuck her to a medicine bottle?
Yeah.
I was just raw dogging it, just gripping her with my grippers.
I would like just have arthritis from that. There we go. Boom. There she is on my end. Hopefully better in photo.
We'll see. This is a 4K camera, so... But I'll probably be able to take better pictures with better lighting. Because the photo box has a soft light, whereas I have this work light above me, which is like a harsh, direct LED.
Yeah, I have like the Razer ring light, and oh my gosh. So first things first, don't buy one of these. It like broke in not even 6 months.
Jeez.
And then they wouldn't return it. So I've like, whatever. I opened it up to fix it, so it doesn't have a dimmer anymore. So it's just on or off. Which, whatever. It's better than not working at all. But like, come on. Like it originally had like a dimmer, and you could like choose if you wanted like a cool light or like a warm light. But no.
Actually, at that level of like slight blurriness, she looks kind of cool because you can't see all the freaking mistakes.
I think it looks pretty good. I like your magic. It definitely came out better after you added the blue on.
Yeah.
Oh. I wanted to do what you did for the the tail spines, but
Yeah.
I my paint dried and I wasn't gonna remix it because it wouldn't have been the same color.
Oh, yeah. See, that's the advantage of just having it out of the can. I can just same color, consistent all the way
Yeah.
through. So yeah, her horns, her spikes, and the tail spines are all the same color. And I thought that was a cool distinction. Hopefully she doesn't look too
Yeah.
much like a dinosaur, but I guess she's
I
part
mean, at
dragon.
that point, ours would have had like pretty close to the same design. It would just been blue versus green
Green and brown, yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Because you just painted her body the whole same color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted some differentiation. I almost did like the pale elf, like almost like super white skin. I was like, no, I also have dark skin paint, so I was like, let me try that. I think it came out pretty good.
I think my disadvantage of like my paint is just blue, yellow, blah blah blah. I don't know. There's not much inspiration, and I'd already painted a red. I think I should have just painted a red again. To be honest, I liked the way the red looked, and I'm gonna do that other one that I have in red.
It's like, oh, I've already done this. So I've got experience already.
I think if I was just to paint it the exact same, I would have just got bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the old one, it was like red skin and then like dark gray for all the horns and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the inner pieces of the wings were like a red orange.
I almost thought of doing her more demonic colored and then having like fire for the dragons that she was summoning. But I was like, I think that's a little too easy.
That's exactly what I did for the first one.
Yeah.
Except I didn't do I did purple for all the magic. So it was just like demon for the body.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll get you some pictures. And,
yeah, I'll take some pictures too and put it on the YouTubes.
Cool. All right, let's see if we can find someone to raid here.
Sure.
Do you want to raid Lunar?
Who's that? I'm kidding. Yeah, we can raid Lunar.
Epic.
What's their? Hang on.
There, I got you.
Yeah, I want to make sure I send it to the right Lunar. So many people streaming tonight. It must be a Friday. Did you send it to me? What?
Not nothing.
Show more. Found him. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. He sent it in Twitch chat. Lunar Gabriel. Boom. Alright, that raid is set for Twitch. And let's find someone here on the YouTubes. Oh, there's a lot of people live tonight. Must be a Friday. I think I already made that joke. Holy shoot, how many people is that? There's 12 people live that I follow on YouTube. Oh, he's sleeping, so that doesn't count.
Dang, they do sleep streams on YouTube?
Yep. Man, I'm gonna raid the twins. Hopefully they're still live. I don't know how long they stream for on Fridays, but they're good people. All right, you got anything else?
Nope, that's it for me.
All
So, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the challenge.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll run the poll and link you the poll, and we'll see what the audiences say.
Sounds good.
And then to my audience, I will be back Sunday night, guys. We'll be picking up Atelier Yumia after being gone for so long. We'll start the third region and try to finish that game before Night Rain comes out, which I probably won't do, but we'll try. And then All right, guys. If you're sticking around, say hi to Yuki and Yuna on YouTube. And then I think my raid already went through for Lunar.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Have a good night, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.